Have you ever wondered why you can't break a bad habit, even when you know it's harming you? Carl Jung believed that habits don't come from weakness. They come from the unconscious mind. And when you combine Jung's teachings with a Japanese method used for decades, you get a system so simple, so gentle, and so powerful that it can help you break almost any habit. Let's explore that system. Welcome to The Mind Alchemy by Carl Jung. Today, we're taking Jung's deepest psychological ideas and merging them with a famous Japanese method to understand how habits form and how to break them with ease. Let's begin with the foundation. Jung believes shapes every habit. Jung said something powerful: until you make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life. Bad habits aren't random. They are signals from the unconscious mind. They hide unmet needs, unhealed emotions, fear, suppressed desires, coping mechanisms. If you try to break a habit without understanding why your unconscious created it, you fight a battle you can't win. Before action comes awareness, and that awareness is the starting point. Jung believed every person has a shadow, the parts of us we deny or ignore. Bad habits are often the shadow's voice. Ask yourself, why do I escape into this habit? What emotion am I avoiding? What discomfort am I numbing? What part of me is trying to be seen? The Japanese system works beautifully because it doesn't fight the shadow. It works with it gently, patiently, peacefully. Japan's system is called Kaizen, the idea of improving yourself through small, continuous steps. Jung would have loved this method because it mirrors how the unconscious changes, slowly, softly, and through repetition. The unconscious doesn't like sudden transformation. It reacts with resistance. That's why people fail when they try to change overnight. Kaizen avoids this resistance by introducing changes so small that the unconscious does not feel threatened. This is how we reprogram the inner self. Jung believed the psyche is a system of patterns. Habits are simply patterns stuck on repeat. Kaizen's famous 1% rule, improving by just 1% each day, works because it rewires the unconscious gently. Instead of saying, I will stop snacking at night, say, I will delay the snack by 2 minutes tonight. This small shift bypasses resistance. The unconscious doesn't feel attacked, and little by little, the old pattern fades. This is habit change, the Jungian way. Slow, symbolic, respectful of the inner world. Jung taught that life is a journey toward individuation, becoming your true, highest self. Bad habits often block this path. They keep us stuck in old identities. But Kaizen helps you break habits by showing your unconscious a new identity in tiny daily steps. Every small improvement says, I am becoming a different person. I no longer need this habit. I am evolving. The unconscious listens to consistency, not force. Japanese psychology suggests replacing a bad habit, not eliminating it. Jung would agree, because the psyche hates emptiness. If you remove a habit without replacing it, the shadow returns with something even stronger. So instead of stop scrolling, take a 1-minute breathing, pause, stop snacking, drink warm tea, stop procrastinating, gives to a 1-minute action. You give your unconscious a new, healthier pattern, a symbolic replacement. Symbolism is the language of the unconscious. This is why it works. Jung believed human behavior is driven by archetypes, universal energies within us. Many habits are linked to an archetype, overrating the comforter archetype, procrastination, the avoider, overworking, the achiever, doom scrolling, the seeker, overthinking, the analyst. When you identify the archetype, the habit becomes less mysterious and more manageable. Kaizen helps you gently guide the archetype into healthier expression. The Japanese system encourages small daily checks. Jung had a similar idea called active reflection, observing your inner world without judgment. Ask yourself, when does this habit appear? What emotion comes before it? What part of me is trying to protect me? What am I afraid of? This awareness transforms the unconscious into the conscious, and the habit loses its power. Breaking a bad habit is not about force. It's not about guilt. It's not about becoming a different person overnight. Carl Jung teaches us that real change begins within, with understanding the shadow, studying our patterns, and transforming the unconscious mind. The Japanese system of Kaizen is the perfect tool for this transformation. Slow, simple, gentle, powerful, improved by 1% each day. And your habits, your identity, and your entire life will begin to reshape themselves.